Press here in Jacksonville with
the J-Town Press.
Yeah. We're out here. We're going to be doing a live audit, if you will. Yeah, Lady Justice auditing. Isn't that? Bite your tongue, peeps. Bite your tongue.
Welcome to the J-Town Press, and today we're here in the Jacksonville International Airport here in Jacksonville, Florida, and we're going to go exercise our First Amendment rights to report in public and see if they give us any issues. So stay tuned and check it out.
Yeah. Hey, peeps. We the people. Fabulous seeing you. Yeah, we are at the Jacksonville Airport. Jacksonville Airport. Yes. And we're going to see if they respect our rights constitutionally to record in public. And I am here with the J-Town Press. And guys, I would like you to go over to her channel and please subscribe. Hit that like button.
Smash that like button.
Tickle that like button. I'm going to flip you all around so you can see what Lady Justice is looking at. This is really a huge airport. See, I'm from a very small area. Boise, Idaho is huge or huger than a lot of places, but it's extremely small compared to some places as well. So, and I say Boise because Boise is the capital of Idaho, and
I heard it's beautiful.
it is beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful land to just soak up.
I love hiking, so I'm sure it's got plenty of trails.
Oh, everywhere. And lots of places to camp for free still.
Oh, yeah, the BLM land out there.
Oh, everywhere you go.
That's the one thing. It's like when I first started to do the Jeep life, I was trying to look for a BLM land here, and there's no such thing.
No. Florida, and it seems like the more you can come toward the eastern part of the United States, there's less and less BLM land, free parking. You know, you have to resort to that urban camping.
Parking in parking lots.
Parking in parking lots, that's right. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I actually park because I work overnights most of the time. So here in Florida, it's a lot bigger challenge because I actually have to find shade.
Yeah.
It gets ultra hot inside the Jeep. Sweltering, I think is the word.
Yes, very sweltering. Yes, it does get very stuffy, very, very intensely hot. Hey, Tommy. Great seeing you guys.
I think I've only flown in and out of that, I think, one time.
Here we are at door number 1. Door 1. Oh, it's a lot cooler in here. That's for sure.
I always tell everybody it's like living in Florida. You're almost drinking your water inside the AC. It's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, guys, just in case you just came in, we are at Jacksonville Airport. I am here with the one and the only J-Town Press.
Howdy, everybody.
Oh, wrong way. J-Town Press. Please go over and subscribe. We're trying to build her tree of liberty.
Smash that subscribe. Slaughter it.
Tickle it. Yeah. Do we have any mods in here? Hey, Sunshine Sam. Fabulous seeing you. I'm going to get back on over to see you later on today, this afternoon, early evening, whenever. I'll get in touch with you before I leave this area. Okay, Sunshine Sam? Hey mods, if you could push the links in the descriptions, or push the links, I would like you to go over to J-Town Press, the J-Town Press, and please put her link in my description, so or out here, so everybody can find it easily. So appreciate that.
There's a friendly reminder. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got cameras all through here. There's cameras. If you look around, all over, we are being watched. We are being watched. Lots of bags. Lots of bags. Lots of baggage. Wonder if they have attitude that goes with that baggage.
I guess we're going to definitely find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
TSA is in this airport.
There you go, TSA.
I've seen some good responses and some negative responses. So
Yeah. So have you been in this airport to record before?
I've never been in here to record before. I've flown out of here, I want to say at least maybe once or twice.
At least once or twice, okay.
Yeah, so, but I've never been before, other than just like selfies and just like, you know. Nothing
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, right.
Damn, nobody moves in here for nothing, do they? When I sit there fly windy.
Right. Hey, American Amy. Hey, Kate Stevenson. Fabulous, fabulous. We'll go up. I'm here with the J-Town Press, another pressing matter. So please get on over there and subscribe. Let her know that Lady Justice Liberty Press sent you, please. That way it's easy for her to track where she's getting her subscribers.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash the like button.
Tickle it.
Tickle it, right? Rub it. This is a pretty good sized airport. Oh yes, it is gorgeous. Kathy's
Oh, it's trying to figure out.
Skaggs.
I don't have my glasses on. I was like, oh, it's a fish.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Kathy's Skaggs. Yeah.
Assuming, I think this is TSA. I haven't been in here for a while. It's been probably a year or two. So I think this is TSA up here.
Okay. Really have some beautiful, gorgeous artwork in this airport. You notice above? Yeah. Yes, we are trying to grow this channel out here, so I would appreciate if you would go on over to the J-Town Press. I think my mods have put her link of her channel in, so it's easier for you guys to click that subscribe button and then come back so you don't miss any action. Come back to this channel. Please let her know that Lady Justice Liberty Press sent you on over. I would much appreciate that, and I think she would too.
I would definitely appreciate that.
You would definitely appreciate that, yes. Now, and realistically, we should be able to go clear up to this sign.
Yeah, I like how they have the cutouts so you can see.
Yeah,
That's convenient.
yeah, it is.
If you're in the concourse, please make your way back to gate AA at this time. Your flight is fully boarded and ready for departure. Boarding doors will close in 2 minutes and not reopen. Again, this will serve as the final boarding call for delayed
Safety
flight
is our
6165 going to
Safety
Houston.
is our priority.
If you're in the concourse, please make your way back to gate AA at this time.
What else they got?
Boarding doors will close in 2 minutes and not reopen. Your flight is fully boarded and ready for departure.
Yeah.
TSA agents hard at work catching terrorists. Is anybody? Can anybody guess on there how many terrorists the TSA has caught since its inception?
Any guesses?
Any guesses?
Any guesses?
Boarding place.
I'm not seeing any guesses. Come on, guys. Any guesses how many terrorists that TSA has actually captured since its inception? You guys know this answer, I'm sure. Think about it. Would you like to tell them?
0. Big 0.
A big fat zero. They have caught none. But you would think the way they work, they're finding a terrorist every day. Yeah,
You would think so.
you would think so.
Very important job, sure.
It is an important job, but, you know. Hey, Jeff Ford, Thomas, veteran,
One in every state.
American Amy, struck by lightning, Teresa P. Hey, guys. Okay.
I thought we might have a taker. I thought he was walking toward us.
Huh.
You gotta wave at the camera. No, he's not gonna wave.
He's not going to wave.
No, he turned away before.
No, hello, Mom. Hello, Dad. How's life going?
See, I know when I grew up, when you saw a camera, you jumped in front of it. You were like, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad." You know,
Exactly.
you were excited about it.
Absolutely.
You know? It was a big thing to be on TV.
Yeah.
I actually remember, I actually grew up in New Orleans, and there was a TV show called The Popeye Show. And I forget the man's name that did it, but all the kids would come in there and they'd show, Popeye the Sailor Man.
Uh-huh.
And that was my first appearance on camera.
Oh, was
I
it?
still remember it. So,
That's so fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
No wave. No wave.
No wave.
Oh, no love. Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
No love for the peeps, huh? He has no love for the people.
Did you hear what he said? He
Huh.
said we gotta go challenge it.
Oh,
That's what
go
he said.
challenge it.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Oh.
Either that or he says that word challenge.
Oh,
I just heard the word challenge.
challenge. Well, I like a challenge.
I do too. Challenge master.
So fabulous having each and every one of y'all here today. Ooh, I guess what I forgot to do.
Turn on the notifications.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Did you hear what he's saying? Today's news, that's what he's saying.
In today's news, we got TSA sitting down, just taking it easy. Just sitting down, taking it easy, trying to provoke, but there's no provocation here. Yeah.
Yeah. They're talking about us.
Talking about
Doesn't that
us.
make you feel special?
Yes, it does. I feel so loved.
And the funny thing is there's at least, I can see at least 3 cameras on the ceiling above them. So.
Exactly. 1, 2, 3.
Another one plus there's one behind this white sign. You see one?
No, I don't see one. But there are 3 cameras right there on the ceiling. Boom, boom, boom. And they're not complaining about those cameras, but 2 more cameras, and they have a fit. They don't like it. They think all of a sudden they're being challenged. A lot of negativity. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I'll be honest with you, this is actually a better response than I thought it was going to be.
Yes. Yeah, I thought they would have a little more
He started
attitude.
walking up, but I think he walked up this podium right there, this black podium, and I think he was just getting a drink of water. He started coming towards us like, uh-oh. I was looking for my movie director, like the action.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
need to get one of those, actually.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. So.
Hey, Jane.
Look at the puppy dog.
Aw, what a cutie.
Little pup. I have a little extra space in my heart for pups.
Yes.
Passengers Daniel Curry, Renee Mellon, Parker Mellon.
Yeah, Miss American Amy wrote 0 like 10 times. Thank you.
Ding, 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 ding. Miss American Amy is the winner.
Yeah.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. Hey, Bailey. I think, is she in here? Yeah. Mrs. Bailey May Bronson. Fabulous, fabulous seeing you in here, girl. You better believe I will be back to visit you guys, the Bronson family household.
This person to say, who's going to take us to New Orleans because we need someone. I will definitely take you to New Orleans, Miss Amy.
Yes.
So I know all the hot spots.
Ooh.
Yes. I've been down Bourbon Street more than a couple times.
Oh, that sounds fabulous.
I literally grew up on Canal Boulevard. If you look it up, Canal Boulevard turns into Canal Street, and it's right downtown. So I could literally, as a child, hop on the bus. I think it was like 50 cents or 75 cents and go all the way downtown to Bourbon Street. So the teenager, we had fun.
Oh, there you go. Blue Still is in the house. Yeah.
I'm actually going to look this code up.
Okay.
What is a U.S. code? Okay, I just want to make sure USC code. So
This is the code.
So this technically begins federal property.
Oh, technically,
I think it's the way. Somebody can correct me, but I believe this is where federal.
I believe you're correct on
I think
that.
this is where federal property actually technically begins, like their lease, like we were talking about earlier. This is their lease. This
Their
is
lease.
The city's lease.
Right, exactly. Funny to see how all that kind of plays in hand with each other.
Yeah, and I think this is. Other than a military base, I think this is some of the only. Other than restricted access in some departments, this is like some of the only areas we can't go on federal property, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah.
I also want to do the Coast Guard. I wish you were going to stay here. I want to do them too, because nobody ever hits the Coast Guard. There's a big base over here, not too far from here.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Everybody forgets about the Coast Guard.
Yeah, and they're important.
They're very important. I've actually been rescued by the Coast Guard.
Oh, have you?
Yes. So it's a funny story. I actually do a lot of kayaking. And I was up on what they call Jekyll Island, and just north of here, you have Amelia Island and Jekyll Island. I'm sorry, Amelia Island and Cumberland Island actually is where the state line of Florida and Georgia go, and just above Cumberland Island, which is where all the horses are. If you've ever heard of Cumberland Island, you can actually go out there and see all the wild horses. But anyway, just above that's Jekyll Island, and it's about probably, I would have to guess, probably a mile or so from in between the islands. And I actually launched from Jekyll Island. I want to say it was in February, which I knew in the beginning of part of the day it was like 50 degrees, and I knew it was the clouds were going to roll in sometime in the afternoon. So I was like, okay, I'll get a quick kayak in. I'll kayak down to toward Cumberland Island and then paddle back. And I watched the tides. Well, I came around this bend and I was paddling as hard as I could, and I looked over to the shoreline and I wasn't moving at all. I'm like, oh crap! I'm exhausted at this point. So I pull over the shoreline. I ate some Cliff Bar, drank a little bit of water, and I tried again, no luck. I went back over there, and I literally, the wind was pushing so hard. I've never felt this wind, other than a hurricane, kicking this hard, and the tide was just coming at me. So not only did I have the tide pushing, but I had the wind pushing. So I was paddling as hard as I could. After I got back on the shoreline, I tipped my kayak over. I had a hammock that I was going to tie up, and I tried doing that. Of course, all it did was blow around. So I put my Gore-Tex jacket on. I had shorts on because I was kayaking shorts. Anyway, I sat there for about a half an hour or so, and I'm looking down at my knees, and I can see my knees starting to turn a little blue. And I'm thinking, oh crap, because the clouds started rolling in. I looked at my phone, and I still had about 2.5 hours before the tide turned. And anybody who knows tide, it's not like an instant turn. Right. It's kind of a slow, gradual turn. So I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm not going to make it. So luckily I had cell phone service. I called the Coast Guard, and she goes, if you have cell phone service, drop a pin and send it to this. And she said, she texted me, and I dropped her a pin. And I literally hopped in my boat, and this little 17-year-old or 18-year-old guy just freaking scooped me up, pulled me into the boat. He just grabbed my kayak, had a 17-foot kayak, grabbed it with one hand, threw it on the back of the boat. And once I got inside the cab, they were wrapping me up, and I couldn't even talk. I was shivering so hard. Oh, so man. Luckily, I couldn't even talk. I was shivering so hard. And the guy was telling me, he said my lips were blue, my nose was blue. And he said, thank the Lord you called, because you wouldn't have lasted. So suck up your pride and call him up. Yeah. And everybody that I was talking to said, how much do they charge you? I'm like, it's the Coast Guard. Right. I pay taxes. Right. So that was the one question, is what do they charge you? I'm like, nothing. It's like, right. Like well, you needed it. You really needed them. I did. So yeah. I was glad they were there. Yeah. I was very thankful.
Don't film me. Don't kill me. You don't have permission to do that.
No. Come on. Can you give me a wave or anything?
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Really? You're in public, sir. There's no expectations. Really? There's no expectations of privacy in public. Oh, we got a cam back too. Cam back. Love it. Exercising that First Amendment right. Love it. And I got a birdie. Woohoo! Does mommy know you go around flipping birdies? Mommy should know that her son isn't exactly as kosher as she's trying to raise him to be. Uh-huh. Mommy should know that. Yeah, he was standing off to the side behind her, giving me the bird.
And the funny thing is, I always tell these people, it's like, if you don't want to be a star, don't make yourself one.
Exactly. If you really don't want to be seen by a camera.
Good. Enjoy America. I don't think he's coming off an international flight there.
I don't know either.
Enjoy America, because this is our constitutional right.
That's right. Constitutionally protected right.
That's what I should have told that kid. Enjoy America, pal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate, because that our kids are our future, and is that what our future is going to look like? Yes. That's really sad. That's very scary.
I blame the parents.
I blame the parents too. Yes. Absolutely, I blame the parents, and I blame the parents, and I blame our school system also, because I was very fortunate in 8th grade. Mr. Lewis, my social studies teacher, he made sure that we understood our constitutional rights. Right. He made sure that we understood them very well, and I thank him every time I turn around, whether if he realizes it or not. I really do, because he said then, if you don't know what your rights are, they can be so easily taken from you. Because if you don't know what you've got and it's gone, you don't know what you had to begin with. And there's a lot of logic, a lot of sense to that. So,
Well, had it been Franklin, I'm just paraphrasing, but here's your freedom if you can hold on to it.
Here's your something to that
variation. I forget
yeah.
the exact quote.
Here's your freedom if you can
I'm
hold
sure
on.
somebody in there knows.
I'm sure.
You can have your freedom if, or gosh, I forget what it states now.
If anybody knows that quote that J-Town, the J-Town Press is referring to, please drop it in. Would you like to say that again?
Yeah, it's something to the effect of, I believe Ben Franklin said it, and it said something to the effect of, here, here's your freedom if you can hold on to it, or for as long as you can hold on to it, or
for as long as you can.
Yeah, or something to that variation.
Yeah.
I forget what it was. And he also, there was another famous one that he talked about with freedom, and I'm trying to formulate it now. Jeez.
Thomas, veteran in there, asked if I'm going to be coming to South Florida again. The answer to that is yes. Exactly when, I don't know, but I will be back to Florida. I love, love, love Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It's my home away from home. If I didn't live in my body, I would be living in Florida.
Well, a lot of people, because I've actually done the entire, I'm talking about kayaking, I've actually done the entire Swanee River from the Okefenokee to the Gulf in my kayak. So that's when you see the real Florida. Like you really see like the deep heart of,
So I've got a question for you.
Sure.
Now, I'm from Idaho. Every time we see a body of water, whether it's a lake, a river, canal, whatever, we jump in it and we enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And being here in Florida, I know that we've got all kinds of crocs everywhere.
Yes, I've actually
alligators,
swam with them before,
whatever.
So.
Yeah. Oh, you have?
I have. I was actually on the St. Mary's River, which is the river that separates, makes Florida's border with Georgia, just north of Jacksonville.
Uh-huh.
And I was actually, the current was probably moving, I'd say probably 3 or 4 knots, give or take. And there's a lot of, if you've ever been on the St. Mary's, there's a lot of down trees. And as I'm coming around this bend, there's a beach sitting there on my left, and I can see this probably 6 to 8 foot gator. And I saw him go into the water. Well, as I'm rushing around this curve, this bend, there's a down tree, and it's only sitting maybe about a foot or so above the water. So either A, I'm going to smash into it and roll under, or two, I'm getting out of the kayak and going underneath it. So that's exactly what I did. And I'll tell you, when I jumped in, that feeling of jumping out of that kayak with the gator and not being able to touch the bottom of the river, a little bit jaunting.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The adrenaline's pumping so hard that I literally was feeding my kayak underneath the log and getting under it and getting back into my boat as quick as I could.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I was on at Catherine Lake Park here in Palm Beach Gardens. And there was a couple of kids, I would say about 10, 11 years old, playing in a kayak. And I asked them, do you ever see any gators out here? And they're like, oh, yeah, we seen them yesterday. And I'm like, you're back out here today without your parents playing in the kayak? Oh, yeah, that's just part of life.
It's part of life, yeah. If y'all want to see alligators, go paddle the Okefenokee swamp. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it seems like every 10 feet there's a gator. And I actually paddled up there, and it actually gets real narrow in spots. And actually, funny enough, I ran into one. I think it was a nest. I'm assuming it was a male and female. I'm assuming that's what it was, because it was dense brush, and the gators were kind of up in there. And the way they came out of their den was the same direction that I was going. And I swear this thing must have been 12 foot. So as I went by, this gator rushes out into the water and just about hits the kayak and goes underneath. Of course, I was paddling probably about as hard as I've ever paddled in my entire life. Talking about a gator coming out at you, that'll make you paddle.
There you go. Yeah, I bet.
And the first time I went on the Okefenokee, knowing that I had gators, of course, you can't see inside the water. So you're just kind of, as you're paddling, you're just kind of, looking around, kind of taking in, the scenery, and you're kind of looking through the tea-colored water.
Yes. Can you see any movement?
Right.
Yeah.
So, but from what I understand, I've only been in Jacksonville for about, I guess it's almost going on my 6th year. And what the locals actually tell me is, as long as you don't mess with them, they typically are running from you. So, and that's actually the experience that I've had. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not eager to test it. I'm not going to jump in a lake.
No.
I'll wait till I get back.
Well, the ocean's
Somewhere
fine.
else. Oh yeah.
The ocean's fine.
But they do have saltwater crocs or gators or something. I don't know.
Gators.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them so many times now. I think I get kind of numb to it now. I mean, those were actually some of my first encounters with them.
Yeah.
But now it's like I see where it's like, okay. I mean, I keep my eye on them. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I'm not gonna be dumb and just be like, oh, he's cool,
Right.
But,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're getting numb to us now.
I think they are too.
Yeah.
I think it's like they don't care,
Right.
and that's great. That's absolutely great.
Yeah. I don't mind if they, as long as they don't. I guess as long as they don't say anything derogatory toward us. I mean, little comments, not going nuts.
Right.
I don't
Exactly.
mind, but as long as they keep it to a level of professionalism, I don't care.
Absolutely. That's how I see it too.
So,
They're
yeah.
letting us practice our flexing our rights over here. They're allowing that, and that's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Yeah.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
I'd say this, I don't want to say a pass just yet. I'm sure we'll
Right. Right. But this area for these particular individuals for now, because you might hit them again at a different time, a different date, a different situation, a different scenario, and they're going to be the worst.
Well, everybody has a bad day. So
Everybody,
you're right.
and everybody has a good day.
And somebody was actually talking to me. We were talking last night about being on film, and this person asked me, how do people do things knowing that there's cameras in like everybody's hands? And I think what happens is they get that rage and they get those blinders on, and they attack and think about it later.
I agree with that. I agree with
They get
that.
that rage,
It's
especially road rage.
yes, it's their ego kicks in for whatever reasons. Maybe they are having a bad day, but maybe they're having issues out in their personal life away from work, but we still have to maintain that professionalism. They chose their profession. Nobody
forced it.
Nobody forced them.
It's
So
America.
that's right.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. I love that. Welcome to America.
And
Absolutely.
like I always like to say, let's keep freedom ringing.
Keep freedom ringing. I love it. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So that's my catchphrase at the end of my videos. So
Keep freedom ringing.
Let's keep freedom ringing.
Well, I might borrow that from you for a minute if you don't mind. It's kind of the more you hear it, the more you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's catchy.
It's
But
very much.
have you actually been to see the Liberty Bell?
I have.
It's beautiful. So I've actually got a few pictures of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like it almost gives you tingles just thinking about the meanings of it.
So that's in Philadelphia.
Correct.
Yes, I've been up there. I have been all around the Union, literally from sea to shining sea,
Really?
in less than 2 years.
Wow.
I'm actually in the process of making a new intro, outro for myself, highlighting
Oh yeah.
those facts. I mean, proof is in the pudding,
That's
right?
right.
Yep.
I hope to get where you're at one day. So
Well, just day by day, keep plugging along. And in time, absolutely.
oh yeah.
Absolutely. And of course, Lady Justice is trying to get that 7,000. So please subscribe, guys.
Smash that like button. Slaughter it.
There you go. I love it.
Tickle it.
Yeah. Rub it.
Rub Massage it.
Absolutely.
But only once. You don't want to hit it twice.
Well, if you're going to do it multiple times, let's
Make
do
sure
it.
it's on different channels.
Make sure that it's an odd hit.
Right.
And what I say by odd hit it once, hit it 3 times, hit it 5 times. Hit it 7 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odd number. That's right.
That's right. We are in public, and no expectations of privacy while you are in public, as we all know. Stating that because I was getting some looks. No comments, just looks. ATL, you are somebody I want to look up. If you could, Miss American Amy, if you can assist me with ATL and getting a hold of ATL, I would appreciate that, sweetie. I would so appreciate that. ATL, my email is also in my About page. Please email me. And if Friends in Code is in here, please, I want to meet up with you too before I leave Florida. Or figure out where you're at. Blue Still. Mommy needs to give him a spanking with olive oil. He's talking about the boy that flipped me off.
Olive oil. And you would think somebody in that generation would be okay with it. I mean, they grew up with it.
Well, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I could see somebody like, who was born maybe in the 80s or 90s or something. Even in the 90s, you should be used to it.
Well,
By the time
exactly.
you came of age, it's already there. So.
Right. Exactly. Hey, Charlie.
Heck, I even still remember Pong. Remember Pong in the Atari?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was it.
yeah.
That was the height
Wow.
of technology.
Yes, I was a kid when my grandmother and grandfather got that for us grandkids, so we'd have something to do while we were there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And years later, we found that game and plugged it in. It still worked. And
Thank you.
thank you. What a boring game. But at that time, it was like, woohoo, the height of technology.
Right. Hey, there we go.
Hey. We've got a flight.
Coming to airports too. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like coming to airports too because you never know where these people came from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They could be coming in from another country, from another state, from another town, another city, within Florida.
And
Who knows?
Different languages, and,
Exactly.
Welcome to America. First Amendment right at you when you come out of the gate.
Right, exactly.
I love it.
Get used to the Constitution, guys. Like I always say, you don't like the Constitution? Move to Korea.
That's oh yeah, North Korea.
Yeah, North
Yeah.
Korea.
They'll
Oh,
shoot you coming in.
oh yeah.
Ain't coming out.
Yeah. It's a 2-for-1, huh?
You're right. Aw.
I think we're heavier than Khaled. Or 3. Not right now. We got to get out of here.
Wow, those kids weren't even escorted. That's weird. I know when I had my kids in the airplane, they actually had to get escorted to the airport. They just ran free.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, holy crap. Take your jackets off, enjoy the heat.
yeah. Enjoy the heat. Welcome to Florida.
You can tell you could tell the people who came from colder climates.
Right. They got their jackets, their coats, their.
And not only that, but you could tell some of the people they're not tan at all. So you could tell it's like they're from,
Yeah.
or not sunny.
Right. That would be me. I'm trying to work on my tan. Yeah.
I always have the bad luck of getting just random tan lines. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Like, how did I get that tan line? Like, what was I wearing?
Yeah, I've got what they call a farmer tan.
Yeah, I love it.
Howdy.
Hey, how's it going? I kind of find too, and you could probably correct me on this, but I found that in the course of my auditing that that if I come at people with a smile, I think it kind of lowers the defenses a little bit.
Exactly.
I mean, even when I'm approaching,
Body
it's like,
body
oh,
language is about 85 to 95% of all communication. You don't want to be cross,
no.
you know. Finding, like right here, I'm open to you. The way I'm standing, I'm open. And when you're open, you're open. You can engage very well. Now, a sweet spot. If you want to know how somebody's really feeling about you, this is a sweet spot.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Not very many people, because I'm on your side. This is self-defense wise. This is not a good place to have somebody. And so, if you're allowing somebody to stand here,
It's a trust thing.
it's a trust thing. Yeah. And yeah, just little things that you pick up, about body language.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of surprising why, a couple of my videos I've run into issues, and it kind of blows my mind that that they came at me, and they're kind of rude. So maybe they're just rude people in general, I guess.
Right.
Giving me problems, I'm coming at them with a smile and
Right.
happy.
Well, and I've had people ask me before, how can you say, and because I do come across it because I've got a loud mouth. I'm loud and angry and mad, and I'm not. I just got a loud voice.
Right.
And it's body language, because if you're sitting there telling somebody to fuck off and you're loud about it and you're not getting arrested, well, there obviously is a reason why. If you're saying it with a smile on your face, even though
So I was telling somebody to F off with a smile on your face.
Right.
Like, how can you not like that?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
They got a moment over here. It was a private moment, so even though it was in public, I didn't. Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
How'd you know my name was Bob?
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow. The same way the government knows.
He's a battery-operated boyfriend.
Is it battery up?
So bad. I gotta keep
That's
this
right.
PG.
That's right. You want to plug yourself?
Look me up.
What is it?
Trooper Price.
Trooper Price. Okay,
At first I thought it was going to say Chupacabra or something. Like
something like that. Yeah. Hey, thank you for your service. You wasn't in? Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Pay it forward.
She looks like she would be a pilot, does she not?
She is a pilot.
Well,
Yeah, I was going to say it's a
You
well,
sh-
it's a private company though, is what I think is what they are.
right,
They're
but
not-
usually they hire military
That's right. You're right.
servicemen and women that have
Right.
flown for the military before they will hire. They will hire private, people. It's never had that. Yeah. Yeah, I love seeing ladies in places.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Again, America.
America. Yeah. Absolutely.
Or how they say it in the South, America.
America. America.
Don't pull your hand. America.
America.
America. Like a little swing.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
You're good, Dawn. Yeah, go ahead.
Go, Batman.
He's going in and out.
He's going in the out. Hey, Batman. We got two different Batmans in here. Fabulous seeing y'all.
How's it going?
Good day,
Good.
Justice and Amy. Well, the Lost Kennel. Just to let you know, today American Amy is in the chat, and I am here in the Florida airport with the J-Town Press. So please go over and subscribe. And if the mods could please put her link in so it's easier, go over, subscribe, tell her Lady Justice Liberty Press sent you, and then get back on over here so you don't miss any of the excitement of this crazy adventure.
Tickle the like button.
There you go. Or rub the like button. I love it. I'm going to flip you all back around so you can see what we're looking at. Keep it open and transparent what we see.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I love it. I love
too.
it.
That's the kind of response I'm looking for.
Exactly. Me too. I love it. I absolutely bringing back those good old days.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I love
If you
it.
look at the dance.
Lady Justice
YouTube.
Liberty Press on YouTube. You'll see yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Lady Justice Liberty Press.
All right, I'll check it out.
All righty. Thank you.
You too.
Uh-huh,
Thank
you too.
Enjoy Jacksonville. America.
America.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to- Hey.
Hi.
So I would say, welcome to America.
We got TSA really watching us, snapping his neck when he heard me say TSA. Oh my gosh. He's going to need a neck alignment if he snaps it like that very many more
I
times.
guess maybe we're suspicious.
Suspicious. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
I think the jury's still out.
I think this jury's still out. Yeah.
Oh, I think the left TSA agent swapped. I think
Yeah.
It's a different girl now.
Yeah, and I think the guy is different
Oh,
too.
did they already change shifts?
Yeah, they switched. And I think that's why we got the look from this guy trying to figure it all out
They should have just give a little briefing with his
with his buddies.
buddies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They should have had a little briefing, a little.
You think so? Like a little turnover.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hey.
We
this
used
is
to
what
have to
we
give
see.
report back in the day when I did the stuff that I did. Yeah,
In my job, we call it a turnover.
a turnover.
Yep. Because one person, as we're leaving, the other one has to give a turnover. Like, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
There's something you just can't see just by looking at some of the stuff that's happening.
Well, I worked in the medical field for a lot of years, and I've seen many, many different things in association with the medical field. And that's what we called it was a report. I had to give a report for the next shift. Yeah.
Especially now, I hear like the different languages when they're talking on the phone. I'm like, where did he come from? That's awesome.
Yeah. Yes. America is really growing with
it's-
all different cultures. We are truly a melting pot.
We definitely are.
Yeah.
For sure.
And there is
Because you
absolutely
don't
nothing.
Right. Well, no, and that, but you can go freely, freely in the U.S. without having to, papers, please.
Oh yes, absolutely. That Fourth Amendment, we must keep that intact,
And no
right?
matter if you're a citizen or not, you have those rights. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. And some countries, if you're not a citizen to that country, you still are subjected to subjection.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Hey, I made it! Good to see you.
Hey, fabulous having you. Welcome to America. Welcome to America.
Well, yeah.
He's all laughing.
Yeah, I know he giggled.
Yeah. I know he works here.
Right.
Hmm.
I mean, other than that, telling us we're number one, that was the only negative reaction we got.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are number one.
We are
I
number
agree.
one.
When you told us we're number one,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tend to agree
yeah.
with them. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely.
As long as it doesn't give us 2 ones and make us a number 11. So.
Well, yes, that's true.
Hey.
Hey.
That's too funny. At first I thought she was recording too, but she's just talking on her phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Use a little speakerphone. So.
Well, I certainly appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in, checking us out, sticking around, bouncing on over to the J-Town Press, and please subscribe.
Tickle that like button.
Tickle that like button. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever any new videos or releases are released. Yeah.
And throw down in the comments what you think.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yes. And please let her know that Lady Justice Liberty Press sent you, and get back on over here so you do not miss any of the adventures we're on today. Yeah. Batman, love her curls. Oh, Batman, she loves your curls.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I get that from my mama's side.
Yeah.
She's got tight curls, super curls.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. She's got wild curls.
I've got curly hair too, and I don't know where I get that from. I imagine from my father's side of the family.
Well, my uncle's got real curly hair. It kind of runs on my mom's side of the family. So there's a couple of my family members, on both, men and women that have really curly hair.
Curly hair, yeah.
So.
My mother's hair was straight. My sister's hair is straight. And my hair was always really dark and curly.
Yeah. That's how mine is. I actually have a little purple in there, but you really can't see it anymore. But she put a little purple and a little bit of blonde, But I think next time I go, I think I'm supposed to be like in the middle of July. We can.
We can.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we are.
Oh, yeah.
There. Thank you. He's having fun.
Yeah, I know. You got to. Life's too short.
Absolutely.
I think it's the Scott Irish in me. I think that's where it comes from. So.
Yeah, I've got
because my uncle's got
Irish.
real red hair, so I think it's the Scott Irish. And I think my dark hair, because I'm actually really dark brown, I believe I get that from my dad's side. So, and I'm kind of a mix. I'm kind of like in the middle. My mother's side of the family is all short. My grandfather was only, I think, 5'1". My grandmother was actually maybe a few inches taller than him. On my dad's side, my grandmother is my height. My dad is like 6'3" or 4", just huge man. So is my aunt on that side. So it's like I'm stuck in the middle.
There you go.
I was walking there and saying, I'm in the land of the giants.
Land of the giants. There you go.
And they keep coming by with these carts of food and stuff. It must be like the clubhouse or whatever they call it.
Something, yeah. I see it says the club back there in the.
I remember those days, lugging the kids. And you're the last one usually walking.
Yeah.
Plane. Those little legs only go so fast.
And they look tired.
From traveling.
Yeah.
TSA regulations require passengers maintain and control all baggage. Please do not leave any bags unattended. All bags are subject to inspection. If you are approached by any person asking you to accept any baggage, package,
I wonder who does the voiceover, or if it's like all electronic. You know what I mean? Like an electronically made voice, or if it's somebody actually like.
Well, right, yeah. I know in the, I've never been there, but it's my understanding in the airport in Dubai, they have robots that look like females that come up and chat with you and tell you in Arabic, English, several different languages, where to go and how to get there. And yeah.
I've heard it's a cool place to go.
Yeah. I probably will never get there.
Probably not. So.
No.
If my four wheels can't take me there. So
Right, right. You don't need to be there, probably. Yeah.
there's I forget her channel name, but there's a girl, I think she's from Poland or something that I watch, and I forget what her name is now, but she's actually going up to the Arctic Ocean. I think she's got like a Land Rover or something or other, like one of those old boxy English style, Land Rovers that she's living in.
Yeah.
And she's traveling up to I think the Arctic Ocean or whatever, and traveling. I think it's like I forget what the highway is, but it goes literally from Alaska all the way to the southern tip of Argentina. So she's literally just going to bounce down all the way down both continents. So.
Oh, so she's going to go through Mexico and through South
Everything.
America.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
think she
is.
said there's only one spot, or maybe two, that you can actually rubber wheel it. And obviously, I think the Panama Canal, can't you get over it? Is there a bridge?
I think there is a bridge
But
there.
there's a spot in Colombia, I think, once you come out of Central America. I think it's in Colombia. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember watching, she was saying that you have to you can fight your way through it, but it's easier just to have on a ship around that area. It's just a small little area, like dense jungle.
Ooh,
So,
yeah, I would rather get on a ship probably
Yeah, I
in
would
that.
too.
Yeah. You don't know what kind of gorillas or whatever is going to be out there. And I'm not talking about the ooh kind of gorilla. No.
Oh, look at this fancy, huh?
Oh, now, there you go. I like that three-wheeler.
Okay.
Well, it says police, but yeah,
Here's a little side badge that said security.
it's security. So is he imposing as a police officer? I wonder.
That's against the law, actually.
That is against the law.
I forget the law now. That's
No, impersonating.
Right. I was trying to think of the
Yeah,
word.
impersonating an officer. And by him having a three-wheeler that says police on it, and the way he's dressed, even though he's in a security uniform,
Right.
that kind of clown outfit.
It
Yeah.
does. Because not everybody's going to sit there and take the attention to detail of the patches.
That's right.
They're just going to see that big, bold police.
Exactly.
Assume.
And assume. That's right.
And here in Florida, a security guard cannot detain you. He can only, I think there's like one, I forget the law now that I was looking up, but I think it says something to the effect of, I think there's 4 locations. I think it's like a nuclear power plant, a port, a railroad, and a chemical plant, I believe. And he can only detain you if he sees you, witness you committing a felony.
Felony.
Yes.
So no misdemeanor on that
That's
one.
exactly. I think is how the law. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's an easy
Yeah,
look
and
up.
that is for Florida.
Correct. That's in Florida. So pretty much their whole duty is just to follow you and report. That's it. So
Yeah.
and obviously he can't use his gun just to
Right.
hold you.
Right.
So my first video, I went to City Hall and I had one try to detain me, and of course I've already knew the law. So what I did was I ended up just walking away. So I mean, I of course I stayed to see what he was see what he was going to tell me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
He said, I said, are you detaining me, sir? He said, yes, ma'am. He goes, I said, what for? He says, I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, well,
That's what he
while you're
said.
figuring that out, you stay here and I will see you later.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah. I will see you later. Yeah.
I like it, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but it says something berserk. That's cute. So what exactly do these TSA officers do? Is it just like for questions?
Pretty much it looks like just for questions. These guys here are doing nothing but keeping their seats warm.
Is that just to keep people out? Maybe is there 2? I know
Probably.
It doesn't take 2 of them to answer questions.
No, it doesn't take 2 to answer questions.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
they're just there physically to deter people from going in the wrong way, maybe, perhaps.
But you think they could do that with one person?
You would think.
Hey, somebody just went through, green shirt,
Yeah.
jeans, blah, 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 give them a description. Heck, like we've said before, there's 3 cameras, so it's not like you're going to lose them.
Right. And there's cameras everywhere, so
Right.
yeah.
So.
Oh, hey, I got a super chat. Who super chatted me? I want to thank whoever did that. Let me find. I see a $5 super chat there. Thank you, whoever did that. I didn't notice who did that. I want to thank you very much. I'm not keeping up with my NC Tyrant Hunter. Bam! Yeah.
We got a bam earlier.
Yeah, we got a BAM earlier. That's right. Sly Shy 58. Fabulous seeing you in here. Firm Audits. Great seeing you. Hey, Jealousy. .357 Sig Beats 9mm. It's fabulous seeing y'all. Charlie. So what do you think?
Did you want to move over to here?
Yeah, we could walk around and see what else.
I mean, we still have to go and look at the. We've checked out the output. Let's look at the input.
At the input, absolutely.
Outgoing, I think.
Yeah, the outgoing.
Incoming and outgoing.
This is the incoming that we just are leaving from, and this is the outgoing, those that are leaving the state of Florida.
Now, I wonder how far we can actually go up in there
We should be able to go right up
to
to,
where they process.
I think
You
so.
want to try?
Well, why not? The worst thing they can do is say, hey, you don't belong here. You don't have a ticket. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't see any sign.
I don't see any signage either. It's disability with chairs. Prepared passengers. This is for different air. Oh gosh, the different passenger.
If there is signage, it's not clearly identified. Not like it was over here.
Right.
It wasn't obvious.
Although I must
Right.
say, I must have special.
Let's see what. I'm not seeing any signs saying that you must have a ticket in order to be back here, or that certain persons can't be here. I'm thinking we should be able to go clear up to where it says, please wait here. I'm thinking we should be able to go clear up to there.
We see obvious signs.
I'm not seeing any obvious signs anywhere saying that we cannot do that.
I mean, this is where they actually will check to see if you actually attach them.
You are entering an area where all persons and property are subject to additional screening.
Oh, you can go ahead. Thanks.
Prepare for screening or for security. Okay.
Yeah, this is the penal code for firearms.
This is for the firearms. That's the penal code for that. Huh?
A stare.
We're getting a stare
Behind that pillar there.
right over here. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Yes.
We're spectators.
And yes, we are spectators. Just checking out how our public employees are working.
By working with the Transportation Security Administration, if you find the travel liquids, gels, or aerosols in your area event, remember all liquids, gels, and aerosols must be in 3 ounce or less sauce containers. Containers must be placed in a micro space, clear plastic, zip top bag. Only one copy is permitted per travel. It must be removed from the area and placed in a security bag for extra.
We got noticed over here, and he quickly turned back around. That's great. Yeah, if you're going to get onto an airplane, this is where you would come with your ticket and go through this molestation. Yeah, before you board your flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forced R word.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I remember the good old days when you could actually board a plane and didn't have to go through all this extra.
Rigmarole. I remember as
Yeah.
my parents would literally, because I was from a separate, how was the word? My parents were divorced, so I can't think of the term, but we lived in different states, so they would put me on the plane, and I'd literally get off right there. Coming off the plane, my dad would be there, and the other side, my mother would be there. So
Yeah.
and it was wonderful. Now they poor kids have to, like you saw earlier, they had to walk all the way out to the dang TSA checkpoint. Just to
Yeah.
see their parents. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when we'd have family or friends come to visit, as a kid, we'd go right up to right where they were getting off of the plane. We could walk up all the way up there and wait for them. And now you can hardly get inside.
And apparently these people have been.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And this is fabulous. I really like seeing, we're not getting a bunch of cambacks. We're not getting a bunch of negativity thus far, so far anyway. I don't know. She's got,
Death tax.
yeah.
I think isn't there a law saying or something? Well, I guess maybe a policy with TSA that you can actually opt out of not going to that thing.
Yes, you're supposed to be able. I would not go in there because they can see all your body parts and pieces all too well.
I'd rather just go. I mean, I don't mind going to a metal detector as much. I don't like having to go through any of it, but I'm saying
Right.
I would much rather go to a metal detector than I would.
One of those things, yes, absolutely.
And the study's still out. I'm sure it causes cancer.
I'm sure it's a low grade X-ray, just like an X-ray machine. And yes, we all know X-rays.
I'll take some of y'all down here.
This is actually way more action over here.
Yes, there is. Way more action.
Yeah. I actually want to go right down there in that little corner over there, maybe get some shots here in a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming we can go right up to the barrier.
Yes. You're supposed to be able to go clear. Go ahead.
Thank you. We're spectators.
Yes.
Auditing, a spectator sport.
Yeah, auditing. I love it. Spectator.
Go ahead, thank you.
Yes, guys, please get on over to the J-Town Press. Let her know that Lady Justice Liberty Press sent you over. Subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell so you're notified, and then jump back on over here so you don't miss any of the adventures we're having today. Yeah.
I'm going to go press my luck.
Okay. She's going to press her luck.
How you doing? Having a good day?
In compliance with the state and the Clean Air Act and prohibits smoking or vaping in public buildings, smoking or vaping is not permitted in Jacksonville There are estimates of polluting areas outside the town hall building on both the upper and lower levels. Thank you for your cooperation.
Absolutely fabulous, yeah. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Definitely getting some looks.
Yeah. Oh, I can live with looks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those out like candy.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Finally, call American Airlines 5304 to Washington.
our passengers need to be boarding seat 10 from the hall.
So she's being the medical examiner. They've got this body scanner closed. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would rather go through a metal detector.
Are you still required to wear a mask?
Do you know, I'm not sure.
I see a lot of people don't have a mask.
Yeah, but I noticed the TSA agents all have masks on.
And funny, when the COVID thing was a little bit, maybe about a year and a half ago, I remember when I was on my last flight.
61 to Dallas, the door is open.
That's how I wore
If
it.
you have a confirmed seat,
Nobody
please
said I'm
board
not.
this time.
Well,
Door
yeah,
is
no,
I actually got the idea from another gentleman on a flight probably about a year, when the COVID thing first kicked off. And that's actually what I still have a picture of it. And he had the cutout. I was like, I gotta do that for my next flight. So I'm doing it.
Yeah, if you
I've seen some.
a bend ruler, I love it.
Yep. Oh, a policy bender.
A policy bender, yeah, yeah,
I don't law bender, a policy bender.
yeah, a rule bit, yeah.
Yep. Big difference.
Yes,
I always sit there and tell everybody it's like policies are for employees, for example, is a condition of employment for them.
right.
It's not,
It doesn't affect me because I'm not employed by them.
Yeah.
And that goes true with HIPAA. Because I worked so many years in the medical field, and I was in the medical field for years before HIPAA ever came to be in effect in 1996, is when that law came around. HIPAA is for the facility and the employees of the facility. So when somebody's saying, "Oh, you're reporting me," that goes against HIPAA. As long as you're not an employee of that facility.
on the phone and said, "Don't." She said she's got a HIPAA filter, and it took everything in my being to hold this camera up and not drop to the floor and laugh. And actually, it's sad because.
And he was believing you
Oh,
too.
he believed me, and and the supervisor did too. Because if you listen to her response, I think she said something to the effect of, it doesn't matter if she's got a HIPAA filter. Like she believed it. She didn't correct him saying there's no such thing, or you know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right.
she's messing with you.
Yeah.
And so and I actually find it sad because it shows the lack of training on their part.
Absolutely.
That's what disturbs me. It's funny, obviously.
Right. It is funny, but it
when you
is.
think about the core of it, it's disturbing. Like these people are here trying to enforce, laws, policies, whatever.
Right.
And they don't even know it.
They don't know it. They need more training, obviously.
Exactly right.
Yes.
So hopefully, me being there, I know when I do my audits, that's one of my number one goals is when I'm there. Obviously, they're going to be talking about me when I leave. So hopefully that encourages them for what what I've heard before, a teachable moment.
Right.
And that way they can sit there and have that conversation. Like, hey, I called the police and the police didn't come because the police know, like, they're
Right.
not breaking the law.
They're not. Yeah.
So obviously, I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
TSA regulations require passengers maintain control.
Oh yes, we got some bright. Yeah. You got to bleach your hair. Really do a lot of damage to your pore locks and your pore locks of love. You got to damage it really. Yeah.
I'm trying to grow mine out with a curl. You can see.
Yeah.
When I stretch it out,
Yeah.
So I can
Kind of bounce back up. Yeah.
Oh, there's Sombrero. I love pizza. It's way behind too.
Oh yes, girl. Well, I think they're actually pretty well trained back here now. It seems like we've had a couple of looks, but that
A couple comments.
yeah.
Yes, but other than that, what did he say? Something about the news or something? Or
Yeah, the guy over
the first guy.
the first one, yeah.
Inside.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually curious that when we go up to the ticket counters, what they say, because those are all private companies. A lot of these people think, "This is my, it's my property." Blah blah blah. Get all private property. Like, so
Yeah, you're just able to sell your stuff in here.
right, and that ticket counter more than ends.
Yes, exactly. Anything on this side of the ticket counter is
Or maybe it might be their roads. I'm not 100% sure. You know what I mean?
right.
But we'll find out.
Yes, we will. Pressing it.
That's exactly right. Well, that's the whole point. I mean, if you don't press it, then you know you're never
Exactly.
really putting it to a true test.
Absolutely
Am I right?
correct. Absolutely.
So
Yep.
I also want to stand out. I'm not sure where I'm going to do it just yet. But I'm thinking of City Hall or something, holding out with some kind of thought-provoking sign. So you know, I've seen other channels do it. I know there's a guy here locally. I forget what his channel is. Honor Your Oath is what it is.
Honor your oath.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
He stands out with a sign. I know we had a video there for a while talking about the coming Georgia v. State.
Yes.
And he had it where the state was very, very small. And I think he had it in red letters. And he says, I love coming in black letters. And then he had comma Georgia very small in red. So if you read the sign, you would see that he's supporting the case law.
Right.
But obviously, just to the first glance.
Right.
And
He loves to come.
Right.
Or, I mean, he loves coming.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I apologize, guys. I don't mean to offend. I really don't.
yeah. But I think he played the 911 calls, and of course, you know, a lot of the snowflakes on the other end of the phone conversation. You should be allowed to do that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why not? It's his First Amendment right.
Absolutely, yeah. We were actually in Punta Gorda, Florida, and I'm hollering, I love coming.
Right.
There is a video, I think News Now, hold on, Yin Yang News Now is the one that put that out there. Or it might have been XXGOX that put that out there. But yeah, it's a fun little thing to play with, isn't it?
It is. I got I sit there and see everybody on YouTube and get these ideas. I'm like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So, you know,
How you doing, ladies?
good. You
You guys have a ticket?
a ticket?
You have
Do I
plane
need
ticket. In order to be in the security checkpoint, this is a queue line for traveling passengers.
Is that a policy or a law?
It's our environment that we need to maintain security of. So
Okay.
this line is
Where-
for
where-
ticketed passengers. So
wait.
you can stay outside
Where
of
was
any of
it?
the queue lines.
Was there any signage that we should be aware of?
Yeah.
This is a security checkpoint.
Right. What we're saying is we did not see any
Okay.
signage that.
I'm asking you to step outside of our queuing area.
Okay. Okay.
I'd appreciate your
Can I ask
assistance.
your name, sir?
My name's Andy.
And what do you do?
I'm the security manager at TSA.
Okay, so you're part of TSA.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to ask you to step outside. You can film all you want
I
outside.
think that sign there.
Okay.
I'm trying to
So
understand.
Are you going to,
Now we've been recording and have been
I
recording.
understand. Clearly see multiple cameras, but I'm just asking you.
Yeah, there's
if you
multiple
don't have-
cameras all over
if
the
you don't
place.
have a
Yeah.
ticket, I'm going to ask you to step outside of the.
You're
the queuing
asking?
area.
You're asking? Okay. Okay.
That was an answer, yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for asking. I appreciate you, sir.
So if you could just remove yourself from the queuing areas for ticketed passengers, come through security.
So if we have tickets, we can be here.
If you want to go buy a ticket, you're going to come through and process through.
Yeah, you go
we can't
through.
allow people
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
congregate here.
Right.
Yeah.
So we may have a ticket. So.
Yeah.
Well, then, come on through.
Okay. Well, I mean, is there something saying that we
Is there a time limit to be standing here?
I'm asking you now to step outside the queuing area.
So if we have a ticket, we can be here.
You can come on through. Any ticketed passenger is not going to be able to.
Is
just
it
stand
is
here.
there a policy saying that we can't stay here? Is there a time limit?
So are you going to leave or,
I'm just asking questions.
and I've already asked you to leave for security check. So are you going
So
to leave or not?
where are the lines? I don't see any signage
It's
like
just
no
a queuing
trespassing.
area.
Correct.
All gates is right above there outside.
Right.
Its intent is for passengers with a ticket to go
Correct.
through.
Is it-
The
is it- but it's
intent.
open to the public, correct?
It is open to the public.
If you have a ticket, before you come through, you just need to maintain the security of this area. Because you standing here is vulnerability, we're gonna ask you to leave.
A vulnerability. What do you mean by a vulnerability?
We need to maintain security. Certain people.
Are we
can come through
interrupting the process?
Yes, you are.
How is that?
Because you're standing in an environment
Are we?
that.
We're not blocking anybody from moving. So.
Thank you. We're done. Thank you. He gave up.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for the ask, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mhm. And as we know, asks can be rejected.
Wow. I thought it was actually going to work quite well.
I thought it was going quite well too, but then we had to have a tyrant come up here Yeah.
That's actually a perfect name for him. I should
Yeah.
say, yeah.
Yeah, a tyrant.
So there he goes.
Yeah. Walk of shame, guys. Walk of shame. He asked, and guess what? I think I'm still standing right here. And I think J-Town Press is still standing here as well.
If you want to stand back where you are, let me do a little quick so you can see that there is actually
Lots of room for people to pass through and around. And it's not like they're really busy. I mean, you see people trickling in here.
right.
You know.
And here comes a wheelchair. They'll have plenty of room to get around it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. More than enough.
And what I always like to, I forgot to ask him was, what don't you want us to see?
Exactly.
What don't you want us to see? There's something that y'all are doing that's dirty that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I always find if you have a camera and somebody's asking you to move along, it's because they don't want you to accidentally capture something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of them breaking the law.
Of them doing something they should not be doing. That's right. So, I'm not sure about Andrew. That was his name, right? Andrew?
I think so.
Andrew.
I believe so.
I'll have to go back.
And he was the manager. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
of TSA. Yeah.
Hey, I'm actually impressed he actually identified himself. Because
See that?
I'm actually impressed that he actually identified himself.
Oh, I am too, because usually that's top secret,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Or it's right here.
Yeah, right here.
I've heard some other people say.
It's right here.
And actually, oh yeah, they are. I was noticing. I said, is people still walking through with their shoes on? Or are they making them strip down to their underwear and bra or whatever and walk through? But
Yeah, it looks like they're getting to have their shoes on.
it looks
Yeah,
that
there
way.
for a while you had to strip down to
Oh, yeah,
everything.
belts, everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And next time I go through, I'll be like, well, damn, I thought I was gonna be on you, or what not you? What do they call it? OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, huh?
This is strictly for my OnlyFans page. Not that I have one. But
Someday, maybe. Yeah.
Right.
Someday. Well, guys, so far we're doing pretty well, I think, for the most part. Guys, if there's anything you'd like, Batman, thank you. I see a $2 super chat. Thank you. Each and every bit helps. Donations, super chats, all that is so greatly appreciated. You don't have to, but it's so appreciated when you do. Thanks again.
Well, I guess that was a big nothing burger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was barking at us. You know, almost like when you come up to somebody's house and their dogs are barking at the fence.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I felt like. So we'll call him a chihuahua.
A chihuahua. The yipper.
I can see him in the background there. Is that him in the very back? It's just below the computer there. If you come over to the left a little bit, see him just below in between the computer.
Oh, I don't see. I don't see.
I think that's who I think when he moves again, you should be able to see him sitting literally just above that sign between that computer screens there.
Okay.
You can only see his chest,
Yeah,
like an upper chest.
that very well might.
Let me move over here.
That might be him back there. It is him. It is the.
Looks like
He's kind of keeping an eye on us.
I guess we're dangerous with cameras.
Oh, I know. More of those people with cameras.
Yep. Everybody's got one in their pocket, but we have ours pulled out using it. Now we're scared.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Maybe it's my GoPro. You think it's scary?
Oh man, I've never seen a GoPro quite like that one before.
It's got laser beams coming out of its eyes.
There you go.
What was that movie? Was it Austin Powers with when he was like mini-me? We need sharks with laser beams coming out of our eyes.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've seen that
It
movie.
just popped in there when I said lasers. I was like, I mean, I still don't see a sign that says.
I don't either,
What's over here?
and that's something I was trying to push to him. Well, I don't see any signage. maybe they need to correct that.
And there's no
Maybe.
sign that say passengers only. Did you
That's
see anything?
no, nothing that said passengers only or must have a ticket in order to cross behind this line. Nothing like that. And we did,
It's just the
thoroughly
obvious security checkpoint.
yeah, that's why I said you have to have that ticket past beyond there. Yes. Anything on this side of that signage where it says, please wait here. Yeah, you should. Yeah.
What do you call it? A queuing area.
A queuing area.
Queuing.
Yeah, I'm queuing.
Queuing up right here.
Yeah, absolutely. And so are everybody else that's in here.
Taking the pencil and rewinding.
Yeah.
If anybody gets that reference.
Yes.
If you're under the age of 30, you may not get it.
Right. Shirley Z, fabulous seeing you. Toe for life. Diesel for we the people. Yeah. It's fabulous seeing each and every one of y'all here with Lady Justice Liberty Press and J-Town Press. Yeah. You guys go over.
Tickle that like button and subscribe button and comment down below. Make sure you share it with your friends, every friend,
Every friend.
not just your best ones.
That's right. Oh, well, you can even share it with your enemies too, I guess.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
They need a
absolutely.
little freedom in their life.
They need some freedom. That's right.
Almost like penicillin. It's like, a little dose of freedom.
A little dose of
It
freedom.
goes a long way.
Yes, absolutely.
Uh-oh, it must be in between waves.
Hey, here's American Justice of Texas. Fabulous seeing you in here. Absolutely fabulous seeing each and every one of y'all in here. We are at Jacksonville Airport in Jacksonville, Florida. We've had a pretty good, I think for the most part, it's been pretty uneventful. For the most part, yeah. For the most part, yeah.
I was actually noticing something before. If you prefer to be screened in private, just ask.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
That way you can have a private session.
You can have a private session. Yeah, a private molestation.
No boy. Oh, can I say that word on YouTube?
What?
Voyeurism.
I don't
We are
know.
spectators.
Right. Well, I let everybody say whatever they want to say. Yeah.
I'm not sure what the YouTube.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. There's just a few things that I don't in my channel that I don't like. A lot of But for the most part, I'm pretty open to everybody saying what they got to say. Yeah.
Well, I guess that was a big nothing burger. It seems like.
Yeah, nothing burger. But that's a good thing.
Oh, it is a very good thing.
Yeah, we just had the manager or the supervisor of
I'm guessing this area, TSA.
yeah, the TSA checkpoint.
I'm Sergeant Pledger with the Jacksonville Aviation Authority Police Department.
What's
Are y'all ticketed passengers?
Maybe. Do we need to be here?
Yes, in this area.
Okay.
You're free to film anywhere in the airport because
Okay.
it's all public area. But
Oh, absolutely.
This is TSA property right here. And
Is it not at the? Is there any signage? You saw it over here.
Yeah, we were looking very thoroughly at each and every sign around here, and we're not seeing that very clearly stated. About no, and you must have a.
Okay. So what I'm telling you that is the case. So I'm the official warning, but we'll work on the signage.
Yeah, yeah.
To make it more apparent for everybody.
Yeah, because it's not clear, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, we will do
And
whatever.
what was your name again, sir?
Sergeant Pledger, like Pledge of Allegiance.
I love it.
You got it. Rich?
I'm she, and I'm me.
That's excellent.
Yeah. So what was your name again?
Rich Spivey.
Rich Spivey.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I carry a lot of stuff, so
Thank you.
I'll give you one.
Thank you so much.
Is
Yeah,
there
you're
a time limit if we're speaking to passengers and media?
no, absolutely
So if
not.
we're
It's
speaking
like
to passengers, we can be here as long as we need.
yeah, I mean, if you want to walk around, if you're doing business
I'm
in the
thinking this area
airport.
here.
Oh no, this you have to unfortunately.
So for ticketed passengers, what is the time limit?
Ticketed passengers. I mean, just however long it takes to transit the TSA checkpoint.
Is that what the law says?
Well, that's their policy. So I'm not up on federal law as far as that goes. I just know
the federal agent or you with the JSF? Okay.
we're Jacksonville, the airport authority police. So we're separate entities. So
They're a security guard of sorts. You didn't take an oath, did you?
yeah,
You did take an oath?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
we're-
okay.
We're law enforcement.
Law
agencies in
enforcement.
the
Okay,
state of
okay,
Florida.
okay.
We go through the academy, pass the coast test, and everything.
How long
So.
you been with the academy? Oh, police?
Oh, I've been 22 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
11 years. Yeah.
So you like enjoy doing what you do?
That's not too bad, you know. I like helping people, so and educating people, and
Hey,
I like being boned up on the constitutional rights and as well as Supreme Court precedent. So.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Yeah.
Unfortunately, if you want to stand out there, you're more than welcome to. That'd be great. But unfortunately, TSA has expressed to us that this is their property. They don't want you.
You said it's their policy.
It's their policy.
I would have to talk to Andy about that. He's the manager, but
No, that's right. We just talked to him.
yeah. But
He
this,
told us it was a policy. So
Yeah, it was a policy.
And inform you. So he
Okay.
said it was strictly a policy.
right.
So it's not a law. There's no law. So as far as I'm aware with signage, there's got to be a clear sign.
Mhm.
That lets us know.
Well, that's not why you're not being arrested right now, and I'm giving you the warning. So if you could please walk over there, and then
So what happens if we don't?
you can be arrested for trespass. After
So if we
the
don't
warning.
leave, then we'll be arrested.
Yes, because the stakeholder here, the vendor said that this is their property, and they do not want you here. It'd be like going into a restaurant and the restaurant refusing service
But
to
this
you.
is public property.
This
No,
is
this is not.
Then what is it?
It's federal property.
So who pays the federal government?
Well,
right on, sir. Right now you see the dilemma.
yeah.
It's a process that I like to bring to you.
Yeah,
I understand, but also
and I love it.
Thank you.
if y'all could walk back there, out there.
So if we don't leave now, we'll be arrested.
Okay, well, under threat of arrest, and only
Trespass
under threat
after
of
warning
arrest.
by the stakeholder.
Well, yes, and there is a way to go through. There is a way to do your.
And I'm following the
Yeah.
procedure.
Yeah.
If you were at a restaurant and the restaurant was like, "Hey, they're causing a problem. They're not doing business here." Oh, sorry, man. We'd come out and warn you and say, if you don't leave, based on what the owner said,
Right.
you would be arrested.
Right.
And that's
First,
similar-
you'd have to give it in writing. I mean, there's a process to do all that, right?
Well, there's a trespass warning.
Right. First, it's
form
verbal.
that we could fill out.
First,
if you like, but
there's a
I think
verbal form.
It's pretty well documented that you're being warned right now. So,
Well,
but, I mean, feel free to everything around.
oh, I
here is
do feel
public.
free. I do feel free.
So do
Absolutely.
I.
Absolutely.
But if you want to walk around, film here. Just the queue, unfortunately, you can't walk into
Yeah,
the
well,
concourse
they
area down
do-
the exit lane.
We saw it clearly identified.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we just need, we just want.
We need better signs.
Right.
That would be my advice to
I
y'all.
will definitely
Otherwise,
bring it up with them.
Otherwise, you might be wasting a lot of
People's time.
coming
Yeah.
over here and talking to
I will
folks.
talk with TSA about that and see what we can do. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because we want everything to be apparent and nobody to get in trouble for it.
Right. We don't like
Actually-
it. We don't like it as clear as mud. We want it as clear as.
Oh, absolutely.
About-
Everything should be. So.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies. Well, I appreciate your cooperation, and you got my card. So if you have any additional questions, you can call our dispatch
Is
number.
y'all's office here in the
Yes,
airport?
ma'am.
Okay. Is it your headquarters in
Yes,
the airport?
ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Well, you'll have a blessed day. Appreciate
You
your
too.
cooperation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
Asked to leave under threat of arrest.
asked to leave under threat of arrest.
Turn
But
that American flag upside down.
that's exactly what happened. Well, hey, we run a blue line through it, so we might as well turn it upside down
Yeah,
too.
right. Desecration of the flag.
Desecration of the flag. That's right. Well, guys, we did get booted out of that area finally. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, first they have to verbally threaten you with arrest, and then they have to write out a trespassing warning, is my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong. And then they have to arrest you. And a lot of times they want to bypass that written warning,
Right.
you know. And no, we're going to go by the book,
Yep.
right?
Yep. By the letter of the law.
The letter of the law, right? Queen bees. Different aviation.
Aviation history.
Yeah, some aviation history here. This looks like from the 30s. Yeah, I was going to say 40s, but this is from the 30s as well. Fascinating. This is from the 40s. Diesel for We the People. ATL Auditor. Dirty cop with attitude. Yes, we call them piggies. We call them piggies. He needed some ointment.
The ointment.
Yes.
I love it.
Well, I am having an absolutely fabulous time out here with the J-Town Press. Oh, a crack in their armor.
Or they call it shaking the armor. Is that what the term is?
Yeah. Yeah. All through here is little cracks and crevices.
So what's the difference if we're standing here?
Yeah, we've got a piece of glass in between us, maybe. I don't know.
These dangerous cameras can't go through glass.
Well, me standing in this crack here between these two beams, these two pillars.
For security reasons, may be taken immediately towed.
We're not cute anymore.
No,
Cute.
we're not cute anymore, darn.
And the cue from molestation.
Do not enter.
I think Burger King actually made a comeback.
Pardon me?
I said I think Burger King's actually making kind of a comeback.
Oh, are they?
I mean, they're nowhere near the McDonald's, but I know there for a while, but file bankruptcy any day.
Yeah.
Every time you went by a Burger King, they always, I don't want to say dead, but
Yeah.
on cars. And I'm sure everybody loves Starbucks.
Oh, everybody loves Starbucks.
You know, the funny thing is, I actually like Dunkin' better.
Oh, really?
I like the flavor better. Yeah.
I like it all.
Like to take a look behind the counter at the information desk.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to go to look behind the counter at the information desk. Oh,
That's actually cool.
they got some artwork back here. I'm,
Statues at the end. It's like, holy crap.
yeah, this looks like Medusa. Is this Medusa? Y'all know who Medusa is, right? No, I don't know. Kind of almost look like snakes out from her hair, but no, I don't think so.
Oh, here's the description over here. It says, the left is what could be. The middle is voice in my ear. The right is what I believe.
Okay, this is what I could be,
Yeah.
voice in my ear, and what I could be,
What I believe.
or what I believe. There, yeah.
Is that wood or is that plastic? Oh, it's metal.
I think it's plaster.
Oh, is it plastic?
Yeah,
Or ceramic?
or yeah, something like that.
Huh. Interesting.
I wonder if they were to sell those pieces of art, what they would bring. Probably phenomenal price.
I'm sure. Oh.
Having a voice series, the conversation. This is called the conversation, and it's $4,800. Yeah,
It's by a man named
Larry Wilson.
Oh, it gives you the dates, April 8th to July 8th for me. Presented.
Yes. Works in clay.
Too bad they're not playing music.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're not.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. I think it's for the city of Jacksonville. So
Information.
that's what it is. How you doing? Seems like every day they're making new things.
Yes, they are.
May I help you?
No, we're good. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, featured artists.
You are just making a video?
We are.
Did you check the security before you did this?
Oh, I'm sorry. We got the permission of the owners of the building. So,
Of who?
of the owners of the building.
The owner of the building?
Yes.
Who is that?
Well, who owns the building? Do you know who owns the building, sir?
The city of Jacksonville.
And who pays the city of Jacksonville? Where do they get their money from?
They get their money from taxes.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to call security
Oh.
and let you talk with them.
Well, thank you, Carol Sharp. I'll just swipe a piece of candy.
Here, I thought it was just going to be another
Yeah.
up to the guest up to the ticket counter.
Yeah.
Must be in 3 ounce size containers. Containers.
What do they say? Another teachable moment.
Another teachable moment.
Only one bag is permitted to travel. It must be removed from your carry-on and placed in a security
Oh, I'm sure they know we're
extra
here.
screening. Remember 311 to speed up their screening process.
Uh-oh, wait for it.
They're right here at
It's
the
that magic
information
moment.
desk.
Magic moment.
They've been here about an hour or so, roaming around filming,
Mhm.
taking videos.
Actually, an hour and 43 minutes and 52 seconds.
Okay,
Technicalities.
Yeah. Mhm.
have the officers talked with you before this morning?
The officers, which ones?
The police officers.
Were they police officers?
Well, I'm not sure.
You
I
don't
don't
know
know.
We've
that
talked to a
you've
lot.
talked
We've
with
talked to a lot of people today, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You seem a little bent for no reason.
I'm sorry?
I said you seem a little bent for no reason.
A little what?
Bent?
Bent?
Upset.
Yeah,
No.
upset.
I mean, if we see people roaming around here making videos of stuff and you have no reason to do it reasonably,
Well, there's always a reason.
There's always a reason.
Right.
no, I mean, if I see
So-
somebody doing this, I'm going to call security
It's your
and
right.
let them check it out.
Oh, certainly.
Certainly.
So, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
people
But
come in
why
here
may I ask why you feel that though?
because people do weird stuff.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't, it's not normal to
In this
just
day
come
and
in
age.
here
In this day and
and
age.
walk around taking videos.
Oh. Do you have a phone on you?
I do.
Is it a smartphone?
I'm sorry?
Is it a smartphone?
Yes.
Do you take selfies?
No, I don't
No?
take selfies.
Do you see anybody else taking selfies?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
what's
that's
the
different.
difference? How is it different?
We have a class every year, and we see people that they say, if you see somebody going around making a video,
Obvious video.
I'm sorry?
An obvious video.
What,
So what
an
if
obvious video.
So what if I did it covertly?
And-
Would that be different?
If you did it covertly?
Yeah, covert. Like if I had like one of those little eyeglass pin
Well, then I
cameras.
couldn't do anything. If you did it covertly and I didn't see it.
That's
But
right.
if I see somebody walking around, you don't really have any reason to do this unless maybe you're looking for something, and then you're going to come back later on and blow the place up.
Ooh, that's what
What?
you're surmising.
Can you
No,
That's-
I'm
can you-
not surprising
And-
anything.
You're
is there any-
surmising that.
No,
Nobody.
I'm not.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
That came out of
saying
your
that
mouth.
There is
Can-
the possibility.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you give me an example of that happening?
They have videos in our training class
Of people doing
of
such
that
things?
happening.
Oh.
And they said if you see somebody walking around and you don't have any real need to be walking around here doing a video.
Can I ask you a
Hey,
question?
there. Would you talk with these ladies about walking around here making filming video?
Oh, what was that? We can do that. It's a constitutionally protected activity, sir.
Okay.
But thank you. And in your video or in your class, they also should be teaching you guys that this is a constitutionally protected activity and you shouldn't get upset or, whenever you see somebody videotaping, because
Stuff
in
going around all over the country.
in
Is it
pub,
okay? Do y'all have any cameras going, by the way?
The cameras are on all the time.
Oh, okay. There you go.
and the same reasons those cameras can run is the same reason this
I'm
camera
not
can
saying
run.
you can't do this. I'm just saying I saw it and I reported it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now,
There
may I
you go.
ask you a question?
You-
Sure, you can ask any
Absolutely.
question you like.
Why are you roaming around here making a video?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know you have a right to.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, why will you not tell me why you're doing this?
I don't know. Do we have to?
No, you don't have to. I
Okay.
asked you a question. You asked me a question a while ago, and I answered you.
Yeah, and you also work for the public, sir. We don't work
No,
for the
I
public.
don't work for the public.
Yes, you do.
I'm a volunteer.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
okay.
that's okay.
You're
I
You're a
don't
volunteer.
work for the public.
Well, you're still volunteering for the public. For the public.
So anyway,
He's offended that we've got a camera.
Right.
no, I wasn't offended.
No, you were offended. You had to make a phone call, and I'm just trying to take a moment to educate you, sir. This is a constitutionally protected activity,
That's fine.
and whenever you're having
And you assumed that I was upset with you. I'm not upset
No,
with you.
I seen your body language, sir, and it's live. Okay, when you got up to make your little
To make
phone
my
call.
phone call.
Move with a purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had a purpose, and that's cool. That's cool. You can report anything you want to report.
Okay.
You see something, report it. Well, if I see something, I
Well, I
report
did.
it. Absolutely great candy. I had to swipe one too. Ben's on here chit chatting with this fine gentleman.
Y'all have body cams? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, whenever you go through your training, you need to probably ask them about constitutionally protected activities that might
That's good.
come in to a private, because
The
when
training
you're
that we have,
when you're
and
in
it's not
private,
a-
when you're in public, there is no
I
expectations
can see that.
of privacy in public for no one. If you want privacy when you're in public, you have to create it.
okay.
Plain
What
and
do you think
simple.
is can I ask you one question? Sure. What is an officer's worst, the worst thing, I guess, that you can encounter?
Could be everything. You just never know what to expect.
Okay. What about a corrupt police officer? But what makes it? I guess was the better question is what would make it the hardest for you? What makes your job the hardest? So,
I don't know. I mean, I've done it for long enough. It's
yeah,
super stressful.
or surprises you?
Always surprising.
That's good. I can.
Hope y'all have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Living in America.
What was the question he asked? Who was it? M against the press. He always asked the police. He said, "What's the worst thing an officer or something like that?" I forget what he asked, but it's a bad police.
It's a bad
officer.
cop.
It's a
Yeah,
bad cop.
that
What
is.
makes their job the hardest?
Do you know what? That is true. Every bad cop needs to be kicked out of the force because it endangers the well-being of all the good cops out there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if I'm free to go, I'll go ahead and mosey on my
You're
merry
free to
way.
go. I mean,
Okay.
I wasn't detaining you.
Well, no, but you were asking questions, and I just wanted a teachable moment so you're not so offended when you see a camera in the future.
I don't know why you feel it's important for you to film me. Okay?
Well, you
Because-
interacted with us.
I'm sorry?
You interacted. With
You
us.
interacted with
We
us
probably would
first.
have already been gone.
Yeah.
Probably almost the time we came around the counter.
But again, like I said, if I see something that's out of the ordinary, and it is I see people come in, okay, I'm going to take a picture or a video of my son or daughter going on their first flight or something like that, or I'm not going to see them for 6 months, take a video. That's fine. That's not out of the ordinary. People walking around
But do you know what
like
they,
you all have been
you know what
doing
they call that?
is out of the
Subjective.
ordinary.
That
That's
is
very subjective.
that's
sorry?
subjective.
That's subjective.
It may be a subjective in your opinion, but
Well,
it is out of
in
the
your
ordinary.
opinion, that's what I'm trying to get at. So, in your opinion, that's what it is out
Okay.
of the ordinary. So,
Mhm.
so what do they say?
I have a
Opinions are
right
like, you know
not
what?
to
Everybody's
be-
got one.
Everybody's got one,
Videotape.
right?
I'm sorry.
I have a right not to be videotaped.
How would you say
Don't-
that?
And you also have the right to stay home and hide in your living room
Blinds up.
and put your blinds up and lock your door
But you
and
already-
never
you
come
already
into.
told us that there's cameras everywhere. So
Yeah.
you're already on camera.
So you're
I'm
already on camera.
on camera.
Right,
Right.
exactly. So
And
two
but
more
that's
cameras isn't going to.
different.
Yeah, but you know what we can do with this camera? We can FOIA request it.
Yeah,
And I
we-
can
we-
watch you all day.
FOIA request
Public records request.
Public request,
Well,
So I can watch you all day if that's, you know.
if that's what we wanted to do, and anybody else that's come through here.
But see, you didn't answer my question though. Is why you are doing this?
Because
and
we want
that
to.
makes me wonder what there's something behind what
Okay.
you're doing.
Would you say if you went to the gym, that would help keep your body firm and strong? If you went to the gym weekly?
That would, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you do something like this is a constitutionally protected activity. Flexing those rights once in a while is also a very, very good thing to do.
So
It keeps you
You're
strong.
just walking around taking videos.
As we
because You
can.
want to express your constitutional rights.
But
Absolutely.
it's not ours.
It's not just, it's everyone's. Yours too. Yeah, yours too. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what are you going to do with those videos?
Whatever I choose to do with them because they're my property.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
You are live on the internet right now.
well, good.
Uh-huh.
It's because of that right there.
Yep, because of this right here.
Beautiful flag.
Beautiful flag. Lots of men and women have fought for this flag,
Bled for that flag.
bled for that flag. I've got family members that was in the Revolutionary War, the first war of America. Yeah. So, yeah. Yep.
Ticket counters.
Absolutely.
I'm very curious to know.
I am too.
I'm very curious. Have a wonderful
You have a
day.
wonderful day, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, we will. Thank you.
That was interesting.
It was very interesting, actually. And yeah, he can hide the fact that he got a little bit bent because
a little upset.
he did. Okay.
That's another location that I want to do here. See, it says FSCJ.
Oh,
The Florida State College of Jacksonville.
oh,
I'd love to do that.
absolutely. Yeah.
Let's see, look. And just to prove it, top public university.
Public,
Oh, that's
yeah.
actually UNF. That's the University.
Oh,
of Florida.
yeah, you, yeah.
So. Now, let's see how the private sector does.
See how the private sector does.
You go right or left first?
Whichever way you'd like to do.
Try the right. Oh, look, here's one of the scooters.
Oh,
Oh,
they're charging.
yeah. Police for the security.
Yep.
Oh.
Sometimes when you
There's nobody in there.
can't really tell.
There's nobody in there. All these people taking off on adventures.
Yes. Lots of adventures going on.
Safe to assume that the ropes is where their property, so to speak.
Oh, yes, I would venture to say the ropes have something to do with that.
I've actually never heard of that one. Breeze.
Breeze. I have not. It must be a newer airline. Breeze. American. Southwest. Yes, you're right, Shirley. Yes, we've had some encounters. Yes, Miss American Amy, I did get my electric bike. I did. We're going to have some sort of something, a naming ceremony for that little pressy of mine. That little pressy.
I actually want to go over here and get the ticket counter or the ticket check-in process.
Okay.
Just stand right here. Get the scope of the check-in process. This is actually where I've seen other auditors run into problems.
Oh, really?
Usually when you report that, I forget what it was, what they're called there in Colorado. I forget the man's I think it's Denver Metro Audits. I think he was doing it. I forget what the company was that was checking people in, and they had a big issue. So it was some random company I'd never heard of. Dang. It'll pop in there later, I'm sure. But the police have definitely been briefed.
Yes,
To
they
an
have.
extent.
To an extent, yes.
Are y'all looking to go through? Okay. I didn't want to block anybody.
Yeah. I'm choking on a piece of that candy.
Shoot. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. You were already there, darling.
I don't like the video.
Why not?
Because you're supposed to ask first before you
No, not
you
in
just do it,
public.
right?
Not in public. Come on.
Not when, there's no expectations of privacy, ma'am, when you're in public.
Why?
Why?
Why is that?
Stay home, man. Stay home. Lock yourself behind your door.
Huh? Did she just say F off?
Yeah, I think so.
Are we number one still?
That's really sad. Somebody that age doesn't understand constitutionally protected activities. Somebody that age. I see the wisdom in her hair, and her wisdom is not coming out of her mouth at all.
And remember what I said earlier, if you don't want to be a star.
Yeah, if you don't want to be a star, don't talk to the person with the camera.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because I can make you a star real quick.
And she's old enough to probably remember when a camera was put on her, the wave. I wonder if we're going to have another close encounter of the police kind.
A close encounter of the police kind. I love it. I absolutely love you.
Thank you.
I want you to know that.
I'm really enjoying this. Ditto.
Ditto. Yeah, ditto.
I'm really thoroughly enjoying this.
Yeah, I really am too.
We'll have to do another video together when you pass it through.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When I come back through, absolutely. That's a date.